Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time and I have no excuses. Basically, life got in the way. But I'm back and I'm here to give you one of the videos that I promised. Today we're going to talk about how to get into nursing school. So I have my notes on my phone. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. No long drawn out intros. Let's just hop right on into it, okay? So basically, before we get started about applying for the schools, I want to just preface and say nursing is something you really have to have a passion for. So really decide if nursing is something that you want to do, okay? You can't just do it for like financial stability and things like that. You actually have to have a passion for caring for people and, you know, like science and, you know, different things like that, okay? So really put much thought into that. So after you've put the thought in and you've decided this is something that I really want to do, I want you to research the schools in your area or where it is that you want to attend school. Research those schools and then choose the best schools. So I would say look into the price, you know, how much tuition is, proximity. So is this somewhere that you can travel to from work and get to class on time? Think about when you have to do clinicals. Are there, you know, hospitals in that area? Can you get to them? You know, these are things you really have to think about, okay? After you research all the schools and you say, hey, I can afford this one, or this one is close proximity to my house, I know that I can get there on time, and, you know, it's not a challenge to get there. My commute won't be bad. You want to download the application form and look at all of the requirements for applying. So some of the schools will say, hey, we want an essay, you need recommendation letters, you may need your transcripts, and then they have a list of prereq classes that you have to take, okay? So prerequisites. Some of the prerequisites may be biology, microbiology, chemistry, nutrition, anatomy and physiology, different types of math, and English courses. So look into those. And if it's a program like an ADN, you may want to go ahead and get started on those prereqs and then apply. If it's a BSN program, go ahead and apply to the pre-nursing program. That way you can take those classes before you apply for the nursing program. Let's see. Some schools require an entrance exam. So it may be the HESI and it may be the TEAS. When I applied to my program, I was accepted into the pre-nursing program initially because I needed to take nutrition and I'm not for sure, it may have been an econ course or something like that. I can't remember, but I think it was like 2 classes that I needed. So I couldn't apply directly to the nursing program. But when it came time to apply to the program, my school required the TEAS exam. So this is an exam where they test you on different areas. So it may be like English, math, biology, geography, different subjects just to see how you score. You need a certain passing score to be accepted. You want to make sure that if you need financial aid, you want to go ahead and apply for that, you know, as soon as possible, so that way, you know, all of that can be into your school system. So once you are accepted, they can go ahead and process your financial aid and it'll be a smooth sailing right into the school. So when it comes to recommendation letters, you want to ask someone that you know that you'll get a great recommendation from. So if you're in high school, think about your high school teachers. If you're already out of school in a non-traditional student, you may want to ask your supervisors, your managers, some of your co-workers, someone that you know will give you a solid recommendation letter, because this is key. What other people say about you reflects on who you are as a person, okay? You can write your own essay statement and make yourself look really good, but if you can't get other people to write those same type of things about you, they're gonna think that what you wrote is out of your character. So once you decide who you're going to ask, make sure you ask these people well in advance. It gives them time to really write the letters and then get it back to you, and then you have time to also send it into your school. So ask well in advance. Don't let this be a last minute thing, okay? Now granted, if you did look on the website and saw that the school had a deadline of such and such, if you really need to do something really quick, then that's understandable. But if you have a chance to ask in advance, do that, okay? When it comes down to your essays, you want to make sure you have a solid essay. Write it, read it, and then reread it. You want to proofread it. You want to have other people read it for you, okay? Make sure you have no errors. This is another key thing, okay? You want to make sure your ideas are flowing, your punctuations are there. Really make it a good statement piece, okay? This is what's going to grab the attention of the people in the admission department, okay? It's going to paint a really good picture of you. So what you want to do is make sure the picture that you're painting is clear and something that someone wants to look at, okay? Let's see. On here. So if you're in high school now, you want to make sure you have a really good GPA, okay? So really hound down in your classes, okay? Especially those science classes, math classes, okay? If you are someone who's a non-traditional student who has been out of school for a while, if you didn't do as well in school, go ahead and take those classes again, okay? Just try to refresh if there's like a C or a D or anything like that. Go ahead and take those classes in like a community college or online or something like that. Really get that GPA up. It'll make you really competitive, okay? And the last thing that I can really say is apply to many schools. I know you have your eye on like maybe one school or so. Apply to many schools because nursing schools are really competitive, okay? So you want to make sure you give yourself a fair shot of getting in. So those are my top things. I know I kind of talk really fast, but I wanted to get everything out, okay? If I missed anything, if you have any other questions, just leave a comment below. I'll be back with another video really soon, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.